This lady was mean to my 2-year-old at dinner last week and made me cry and almost gave me a panic attack. And then she got kicked out of the restaurant. So I need to back up and I need to tell you guys a story because it was insane. I have never experienced something like this towards a 2-year-old. I'm gonna preface this with, we were on vacation. The kids were exhausted. My 2-year-old normally takes a nap every single day. He had been out at the beach in the pool all day. We went on a pirate ship cruise thing and it was a late dinner for us and he had had no nap. So he was exhausted. We were all exhausted. The restaurant was also very crowded, very busy, very loud. Football on, there was music on, there were people talking. Like, it wasn't like a white tablecloth, quiet environment. My 2-year-old was watching his grandmother's phone and it started like spinning. So he was getting frustrated. And 2-year-olds can't really process their emotions very well. And sometimes they have tantrums. He did. It was very loud. It was obnoxious. He screamed really loud. However, this was his first scream. He had been sitting there not silently, but he had been sitting there quietly the whole rest of the time. So right when he screamed really loud, I stood up to address it and parent him. This wasn't like his 10th scream and I was just ignoring him. That would have been different. When this happened, I hear a seriously from across the restaurant. And I look over and just stared at this woman and she was like, and I didn't say anything yet because I thought she was going to be like, oh, is he upset? Like something, I don't know, but I was wrong. She looks at me like this, literally. Like she's going to come up to me and fight me because my 2-year-old was loud for 1 second when he lost his temper. I wish I had been faster on my feet, but the only thing I could think to say was, have you ever been a child before? I don't really remember what was said because then my mom and dad chimed in. Something popped in the back of my head when I was looking at her. Kill them with kindness. My mom has always taught me that. If someone is being mean to you, evil to you, whatever, and you get back, backlash, give them what they want, they're winning. So if you kill them with kindness and you're kind to them and loving, then they look stupid. So that's what I did. I kind of played like the poor pitiful me card almost. I was like, I have 3 children, 5 and under, and I am doing my very best. I had my 6-month-old baby right there, my 5-year-old little boy, my 2-year-old little boy, and then we were with another family with 2 other little boys. Dad ended up being like, why don't you just mind your own business? And like kind of yelled back at her. And then she was blabbing and the guy with her was like calming her down. And then my mom said something along the lines of, oh, just ignore her. She's just a witch. She was like, I don't say bitch because I'm a fine Christian woman. The manager ends up coming over and started talking to them. And we thought that they had called the manager on us. However, our waitress came over and was like, who do I need to cuss out? I heard the whole thing. Like, I'm a mom and you're doing a great job. And I'm so embarrassed and just upset that happened to you. So I called the manager over and they ended up getting